my speech is about trans rights. Really, it's about why I believe that trans people should be treated as humans. Because everyone needs to treat other people like humans. Being told that your ideals are wrong and that you shouldn't exist and that the only way that you can get better is if you seek Jesus hurts. It really, really hurts. Because why would I be made this way if I wasn't meant to be made this way? You know? And I believe a lot of people should just stop doing that. Trans people have existed. They aren't new. We've been here since the 1800s and probably even further than that. In old westerns, a lot of women used to dress up as cowboys, which awesome. Actually, it was really cool for the time period, and they were the first trans men. Men wanted to dress up in the dresses, and there's nothing wrong with that. And they were treated with so horribly. I don't understand why anyone would treat another person like that. As a part of these statistics, honestly, it really hurts what other people say. I've been going about my school day and people would sit there and be like, so are you a boy or are you a girl? And I'm just trying to do my schoolwork and they keep asking me these questions that are intrusive and invasive, and I can't focus on work and they surely aren't focusing on work. So if everyone just left other people alone or simply just let people be, I would be able to go on my school life, they would be able to go on with their school life, everything would be better. Honestly, it's sick that these are how high the statistics are. People shouldn't feel the need to kill themselves or be depressed, to have higher anxiety rates, be physically assaulted in their own homes just because they don't feel right in their own skin. It's revolting. Here are more statistics. This is from the Trevor Project. Good on them. Honestly, if you can donate. I believe it really does help trans and as well as LGBTQ community. There are barriers in healthcare. They do receive care, but sometimes gender specified care is limited and if not rejected to trans people. I for one went to a hospital for a time and I told them I was trans because why not? And instead of putting me in a room, whether by my assigned gender or by what I chose to be, they put me in the hallway on a mat with a thin blanket in a very, very cold hospital. And it sucked. They also lost my personal effects, which included my bra. And they also made all of the kids strip at the end of the day and wear gowns. So it wasn't a great place overall, but it was like one of two people in the hallway. This needs to change. Plain and simple, this needs to change. We need to start treating other people with respect. Respect their choices. That's their choices. If it damns them down the line, let it be. Right? Mm-hmm. At my graduation, my teacher whispered in my ear, my graduation from high school, this should have been one of the happiest moments I could have had. I had straight A's, I was going to have a little speech, and at the end of everything, she whispered in my ear and told me how much she liked my dead name better. Completely ruined the moment. I felt horrible, but I shoved that feeling down and went on with my day. And I don't think that should be okay. I shouldn't have to be told that by a teacher who had been referring to me as Charlie this entire school year. It's terrible. Educating and advocating can really do a lot for people. Having a GSA for classes and students can really help build a community in schools where kids feel safe. Because a lot of time at home, they don't feel that way. I didn't feel safe in my home for a very long time, but I came out and look at me, I'm still here. So, a lot of small ways you can help is just calling them by their pronouns. Whenever people around me do that, it makes me really happy. I get a little giddy and I go, I also quite enjoy it when people call me by my name. Charles or Charlie, doesn't matter between the two, but it makes me feel happy. I get so excited when I go to volunteer at my mother's school and the little kids come up to me and go, Mr. Charles! I feel so full of life and happiness. It's genuinely amazing. And if everyone could feel that, I think everyone would be a lot happier in life. I do believe a better future is possible. I mean, if everyone respected everybody, then war wouldn't happen. If you treated people based on how you wish to be treated, which is a long old saying, you know, the golden rule, treat others as you wish they treat you upon you. And I believe that would work. Honestly, I truly believe that if we treated people with respect and they treated us with respect back, there would be no clash, there would be no problem, because the only reason why you have a problem with another person is because they don't go by your ideals. But they wouldn't bash you the other way, so why are you bashing them? Doesn't make sense. Humanity. I believe we're all humans on the earth for some purpose or other, whether it's to be here to make a change in the world, to be here and die slowly, or destroy the world. Who knows what your purpose is, but I think we should just let people live and let people be and be yourself. And that could really fix a lot of problems, honestly. Honestly, I think everyone should be an ally, whether you believe in it or not, whether you think they're wrong or not. You don't necessarily have to support them. Just treat them as you wish to be treated. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like your neighbor. They can be annoying and you wish they somehow light their house on fire. But but if you treat them like, hey, welcome to the neighborhood, or how was your day today, maybe they'll be more willing to turn down their music. Maybe they would be more willing to offer you something up if you ever need it. World would become better if people were better about being better to other people. Thank you. Why are you holding your breath?
That was longer.
He was holding his phone for a long time.
9 minutes.
Well,